Hey surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys, making our way through our huge list of new comebacks and new releases. As always, we have finally made it to the last couple of videos for this catch-up list. Finally.
We only got 3 videos left.
We're almost halfway, we're halfway through May, and we're finally finishing our catch-up, and then we can start getting up on all the recent stuff we've missed as well. So yay. So for this video we have a 3-in-1 for you guys. We have our boys SF9 Love Race, which is another one we've had to wait with. Y'all, we're not ready. We are not ready. And then after that we'll be getting into Youngtak with Unpredictable Life.
Actually, I looked at his wiki earlier. He had a cameo in Namsoon.
Oh, he did?
He did. We'll have to go back and rewatch and figure out where.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, really interesting. And then Gunwoo with Shot. So we believe that Gunwoo was on several survival shows, but we're just not sure who he is. But we'll look up profiles afterwards if they have them, obviously. But yeah, super excited to get into all of these. For those of you who have never seen any of our SF9 content, where have you been? We're a big fantasy. SF9 are problem children. We first really dove into the group through Kingdom. We had heard a few songs here and there from them, but that was where we really fell down the rabbit hole.
We actually started paying attention to them.
Yes, and since then we have adored them. My biases in this group are Huyoung and Daewon.
Mine are Zuho and Taeyang.
But let's be honest, the entire group are problems. Taeyang is probably my biggest wrecker along with Chani and Jaeyoon. But the entire group are our main problems.
They're all problems.
Literally, it literally just depends the day. Scared to get into this because if y'all didn't know, first off, it's SF9, we love them. But on top of that, it's a love race. Anything with bikes, cars, bad boy... Leather, y'all, you're out to hurt me. That's the truth. That's the truth. So I'm scared for this. And I know Kate is too, because Taeyang's going to be a problem.
He's
always a problem. So that's why I'm I know it's going to be an issue.
He's got no chill.
He doesn't. None. But either way, we're excited, ready, scared, all the fun stuff to dive into this. But before we do, I'm going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. Hope you come over and check us out. We do live stages, drum reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there. For you guys watching our channel, because we're not going to make you pay for this free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, The Isaacs, Boys Over Flowers, Build Up. We only have one more episode to go for Build Up, so stay tuned for that. Got Someone's Hard Carry Season 3, Peak Time, which, like I said, I only have about 1, maybe 2 episodes left. Crazy. Finishing that as well. I also have my own segment called Princess Director Dramas of my own. I'm currently watching Nine Mouse and At a Distance Spring is Green. We also have movie reactions, album reviews, concert reactions, so much fun content going on over there, and a ton more content coming. And if you follow us over on Twitter, handle me on screen. We post every single day of shopping stays and tips we're doing here on our channel. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. Here we go. SF9 Love Race. See, starting with bikes. Oh, who's blonde?
Quite a few of them.
Oh. Why are we starting with you? Why?
Young, why are you doing this? Back to back. Being funny.
It's not fair. Ooh, Red Youngmin? Of course it's a blonde. And a Jaeyoon. Ooh! And an Inzal.
I really like this instrumental.
Right! Youngbin is literally... I love the red on Youngbin. Ooh. Chani, oh no, not the... Ooh.
It's the fact that it just says sport on the side for me. It's giving like Shein car vibes.
Right. Leader, chill. Oh, vocal wheel. We're getting more vocal young, yes.
And the last comeback, we just got like BM crumbs.
I need these two to stop. June. Sirs. Tiny. Ooh, this grayish silver blonde on Zom.
That looks good.
It's the Harley Davidson jacket for me. This song is perfect for Pit Babe season 2. For season 1 too, but like I need Taeyong to. Oh. It's not fair. Oh. And then my boy comes through with the glasses, like. Ugh. Young Ben. Johnny. That's up there for.
That was so good.
That's up there as one of my favorite SF9 songs. That is so good.
That's like up there for Bibora with me, and you know how much I love Bibora.
You are obsessed with Bibora.
Listen.
I mean, granted, granted, Bibora is that bitch. I will say that. Bibora is that bitch. But like, damn. Like, what? I was not ready for that. I was not ready. First off, y'all hit us. Not only with the cars and the bikes.
You're standing right on it.
We cleared off the spot for you over there, dummy. They hit us with the bikes and the cars and the leather and all the stuff that, yes. And then they hit us with this kind of like rocker-esque type beat with the song, but not really rock. It was just like a pop rock. What? I don't even know. Like, thing? Yeah, like, I'm like, I don't even know how to describe that. It sounded great. And then you give us all those visuals too, like, and vocal young, and it's, and then
so underrated in the group.
Literally, that man is so, like, vocally, rap, visual, like, the man can do it all. What? And then you had the blondes, because
the blonde line.
The blonde line decided to be here to attack me. You had white blonde Taeyang, then you had silver gray blonde in song, and then you had blonde Jaeyoon, because why not? Then you had black haired Chani and Hyoung, because yes, and Youngbin with the red. Y'all know what the red does too. So I'm like, I'm getting attacked on all fronts for this video.
Literally by everyone.
Literally. The only thing that would make it worse if that one was here. Like, that's the...
In-song going off on the bridge attacked me a lot.
Right? That's that vocals were vocaling. But I mean, we should not be surprised it's in-song.
I'm not surprised. If it's not him, it's Tama.
Literally. And if it's not them, it's Jaeyoon. Can you sit down?
No.
Like, make up your mind. Bruh. Anyway... Yeah, no. That's a dangerous one. That's up there with me with like Believe and like Savior for me, mm-hmm. And you know how much those ones like
you love those ones.
Yeah. Like, and people are up there with that too, so that's why I said I'm like, if it's up there for both of us, like, it's a hit.
SF9's a group where I love every title track from them.
Mm-hmm. Every single one. We haven't dived too much into their B-sides. I've heard several, but we haven't, like, deep dove, which, like I said, we have a lot of groups we need to deep dive with, let's be honest.
We started it, and then it's just been too many comebacks that we haven't been able to get back to.
We're like, we're gonna deep dive, and we started it with one group, and then, like, we just never did it, because we're just like, keep up. Once we kind of maneuver ourselves through this, we can... You know,
back to the deep dives.
Yes, because we want to, trust us. But yeah, we've done, I think, a couple of albums Yeah, we've done a couple album reviews.
We did the Summer Breeze one.
Summer Breeze, and then I think I have they're over there somewhere. Yes, The Turnover.
Glorious.
And Glorious, yep. Which I think is the one that Summer Breeze was Glorious. Oh wait, no, it was Glorious. I don't know.
It was on some album.
It's one of those. I know on The Turnover, that's the one that had, I think Good Guy was on that one? If not, no. Was it Good Guy?
I want to say it was either Good Guy or Now or Never.
No, I think Turnover, because I think Turnover had Believer in it.
We can just look this up.
We can. We're just like, we're believing. We're just spouting things that we have no clue what we're talking about. Turnover. I think that was one of their newer ones.
Teardrop.
I was like, I could picture the music video in my head, but in my head I was like, Good Guy. I was like, no, I don't think so. It was one of their newer ones. I remember that. And then the Glorious one, I think, is the one that had Summer Breeze. Anyway, so yeah, we've done a couple of album reviews, but we haven't really deep dove like B-side wise into the group. But like the ones we have heard, we love. Mm-hmm. So like I said, SF9 is just one of those groups that's like we need to dive more, but like everything we've heard, yes. So
everything slaps.
Yes, literally. Okay, enough. We've been like going off, just like
fangirling.
I mean, is it any surprise really? Yeah. All right. So up next we have Youngtak.
Unpredictable Life.
I like how it says up. Unpredictable. I can't spell to save my life. Do we only have lives?
No, it's an OST.
I like how it says I've definitely done one before.
I think it's this one.
Okay. Because it says that we've done this one before, but I literally do not remember. Yeah, I've never watched it, but it says I have. I'm like, I have not.
Awkward.
I have not watched it, but okay. Sure. Is this you said it's an OST?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. That's the one I put on the list, though, because it's...
the live.
It's a live. It's like stage.
It's the stage version. Okay.
We had to click on a video to find it, but
we did. We found it. We found it. Do we know what OST it's, like, what show it's from, or no?
I know, if we go back to the video we were just on, it might tell us.
This is OST part 2.
Why can't it just translate the title for us? It does for some videos. When you click on it, it'll be like... I think there's something in the description. If you can like copy in where it says album.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah. Your computer's got the translate thing.
I do. I always forget that I have that.
Please take care of the 5 Eagle Brothers.
Never heard of that. Interesting. Whoa, I didn't say start yet. Wait a minute. But yeah, so Youngtak, we looked him up. We believe he had a cameo
in Namsoon.
Which if you guys are on our Patreon, we watched Strong Girl Namsoon. I do not remember him, but like I said, it's been a minute since we watched the show, and if he only made a cameo, we don't know him, so we might not recognize him.
He's a trot singer.
Oh, okay. So let's get into this. Youngtak with Unpredictable Life. Here we go.
He was on like King Mask Singer too and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Oh. Wait.
Is he starting to look familiar to you?
A little bit. So that's why I'm like, let me...
Because I keep seeing his face everywhere, and I'm like, I've never actually checked out his music. I want to listen to this.
He looks so familiar. It just says he plays himself.
Yeah, he has a wiki page.
True. But he does look very familiar to me.
I like that it says "talk" on the floor.
He's like, this is my
My
place.
stage.
This is mine. It's mine. It's
This
mine.
belongs. All your base are belong to us.
So you can't take it from me.
I feel like trot's one of those genres that's really underrated in the West.
It really is, because it's a very specific niche, kind of.
But it's fun to listen to.
It's super fun.
This kind of reminds me of Harvest Moon music.
Oh my god, I can hear it. I can hear it.
It's the instrumental. Guitar solo.
Nice. Okay, I was right. Okay, I'm not crazy. Hishik, his partner,
Oh.
the detective, the funny one.
Yeah.
Him. I had to like go into like the cast description of the wiki and like find his supporting role.
I don't know how we forgot he had such like a prominent part.
He really did. I'm like the more we looked at him, I was like, his face looked familiar, and I was like, he looks like the funny cop, and so I was like, wait a minute. But then it didn't say it in the thing, so I was like, I was confused. It just said he played himself, and I was like,
Must be they just didn't change the name for the role.
nope, they kept it as like, I think like as a hidden cameo, but like everybody knows who he is. He's got a great voice.
He does.
I'm happy now, because I was like, why does he look familiar? Trot also gives me like the La Bomba phase from like the 50s.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the vibe it brings. Go off, sir.
I really appreciate that if he's not singing, he doesn't try to lip sync.
Right. Because we have a lot of artists that will try, and it's just like you can tell.
Right.
And you're like, no.
But he's like not even moving his mouth.
Go off, sir.
His voice is so pretty.
He's got a great voice. Like I said, I really like his tone a lot. But yeah, when you brought that up that he was an announcer, I was like sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute. Could it be? And then like the more I looked into it, I was like, oh, it is the cop. Okay, I'm not crazy, because I was like, when I looked at him, I was like, he looks like the cop, but I'm like, it didn't say the cop in the thing. So yeah, oh, he has another song called Form. See, this one looks a little darker, but it could also be Trot. I don't know. We'll have to check it out at some point. No, I love his voice though. Granted, I mean, I actually listen to more Trot than I realize.
Right.
Because I'm like, when I like...
Especially when I introduce you to Trot songs.
Yeah. And I'm like, but it's so funny to me because I'm just like, sometimes I just sit there and I'll listen to Trot and I'm like, I don't even think that I like think about it. And then like when somebody brings it up later, I'm like, I don't realize it. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't really listen to Trot. And I'm like, no, I actually do a lot.
I feel like low-key Trot's just really nice background noise.
It is. It's really fun. It's kind of got that old school
if you just
vibe
wanna,
to
like,
it.
chill.
Yeah. Sometimes like I if you guys been on the channel, you know I like a lot of like instrumentals and stuff, and I love the instrumentals of Trot music, like that old school like big band kind of feel to it, and sometimes that like traditional instruments too in there. Like, oh, I just like listening to the instrumentals a lot of the time too, even if I don't like listen to the artist. I'm like, oh, just this sounds nice. Oh my god, I love it. Plus, a lot of the idols that we like end up like, especially like the chaotic ones, go into Trot. So
Right.
it's so
Or
funny
they're
to me.
already big fans of Trot.
Right, so it's like that's what makes it even better. So I'm just like, okay, so usually that's how we end up getting into it. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, up last for this video, we have our boy, Gunwoo.
I should really start writing, like, if they're from groups on here.
Right. Gunwoo with Shot. Yep, and it's on his channel. Roots Entertainment. Gunwoo. His name is it's Gun
Shot.
Ooh. Literally. Let me pull up profile. Does he have one possibly? I do not know. Gunwoo. There's Kim Gunwoo, Park Gunuk. Oh, wait a minute. Is it this Gunwoo from TFN?
It is that Gunwoo. I found him right here.
Sorry.
On K-pop Wiki.
If y'all don't know, we're big TFN fans. And, like, TFN kind of, like, silently disbanded, technically, like, as far as we know. I like that that's the name that they tried to give him Try for New, even though they were 21419 before, and then they're like, nah.
Honestly, changing their name is what ruined it, because we have so many 3-letter boy groups.
Like I said, they were originally, like I said, T1419, we followed them, and then, it is doing the thing again, and like I said, they kind of quietly disbanded. They've all been doing, like, solo stuff now, which, obviously, we can see that, but yeah, I was like, wait a minute, Gunwoo, and I was like, oh, literally Gunwoo from, that makes so much sense, because, yeah, I remember, Gunwoo was one of the rappers in TFN, and main dancer rapper center, I'm trying to think, I think it was On, was it? One of them reminded me of Raven, that looked similar to Raven. It wasn't Gunwoo, I think it was On, but I remember Gunwoo because I remember we both had an issue with him in the group, so this makes me so excited. This makes me so excited. Like, it feels like it's been forever since we've seen Gunwoo. It has, though. It's been like a couple years now.
Because MLD sucks at managing their groups.
Honestly, they will introduce a brand new group, let them have, like, a couple of comebacks, and then just abandon them.
Look at La Playlist. One comeback. Dungeoned.
Horizon's probably one of the
They're the outlier.
only ones. Like, yeah. They have new ID. Wasn't Chungha under MLD at one point, and then she left?
She was under M&H.
Oh, M&H.
Yeah.
Who else was under MLD?
Momoland.
Momoland. Yeah. Yeah. Some companies just don't.
Though I think they were treated better than most of the other groups.
They
at least
were.
Got songs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. There's a couple of groups that they actually did really well, and then there's others that just let slide, and unfortunately TFN is one of them. Anywho, no captions on this video, unfortunately. That's okay. Life in International happens all the time. Super excited to get into our boy Gunwoo with Shot. Like I said, it's been forever. Here we go. I'm so excited. Ooh. I'm excited for this.
The graffiti in the tunnel looks so cool.
Right. Not the roller coaster. It's the overalls for me in this next shot. Ooh, go off, sir. The whistle? If there's a whistle beat, it's always a great hit. I love the styling for this.
Me too. I love the mix of the whistle with the French jacket because it makes it seem Western.
Right. Not the little slight whisper there.
It's my life, no break, full speed. I play my loot, but I'm a different breed. BPM, I hit that, feel the heat. Reach a vibe, I'm the one, and I'm on the top.
Ooh, dance break. Go on, sir. I mean, main dancer. Like, let's go. Show off your skills, sir.
Honestly, when I saw the song was called Shot, I was expecting full hip hop.
Right.
And I'm glad we got it.
Right. You've got like the old school, like, b-boy dance break type stuff. Got the white fluffy sweater.
The contrast between that sweater
Right.
and the pointy necklace.
The drums on this part? Okay, sir.
That was good.
I love it so much. I miss him.
Oh, he wrote and composed it.
I miss him so much. Like, I miss this whole group, and I miss him. Yep, 2002. Hyunjin is his role model.
Taste.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything else. Like, there's not that many facts on him, unfortunately. I mean, that's his solo, one, yeah.
So the old TFN one might have more.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, so they didn't quietly disband it. It says it right here. The group disbanded in February 29th of 2024. So they disbanded last year. Which sucks because, like I said,
their talent was wasted.
Literally. So, yeah, I was right. So, On is the one who reminded me of Raven. Looked like him. If you guys know the joke on her channel about the 9 Kevins.
There's 9 Kevins.
TFN is the reason why we have that joke.
Because we only remembered Kevin's name.
Yeah, we knew Kevin's name, and, like, we just could not find Kevin. So we started saying 9 Kevins. But yeah, no, Gunwoo was definitely one of the standouts for us in the group. Kevin was my bias. We both have a Kevin bias in different groups.
Me too.
But yeah, Gunwoo 2002. Yeah, no, nothing else really.
Just the same facts.
Yeah. He used to box, so he did it in his first year of high school, but then his dad wouldn't let him continue, I guess.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't say why. But yeah, it just sucks because, like I said, TFN were definitely one of those groups that were just super underrated. They were so good. And Gunwoo in particular, like I said, as a main dancer and rapper, like, he was so good, but he's also got vocals. And, like, it's just crazy that... I mean, I'm glad he's still doing music and, like, he's still, doing his thing. Like, and I love the full hip-hop concept and everything about that. Like, that was a vibe. But it just sucks that, their potential was very, very wasted, sadly. Like, if y'all were here, OG, on the channel, like, you saw us from pre-debut T1419 with Dracula. Dracula. Like, ooh. And then, like, Ro. That's another favorite. Oh, we were there pre-debut. We were there for debut.
We literally stand pre-debut.
We were there for the entirety of the group, and then they disbanded. It's like, damn. Just sucks. But no, I loved that whole vibe. Yes. The only thing that sucks is there were no captions, but that's fine. That's fine.
We're used to that.
Yeah. The dance break was awesome.
That was really cool.
I like how it switched to the black and white when it went more West Coast hip hop music in the background. Like, it went full, and I was like, hell yeah! And then they like break it out. It's like,
and then the color came back after.
Right, love it. Anything else you want to say for these ones?
No, I'm good.
Alright guys, well, we hope you enjoyed all these videos as much as we did. Go give all these artists all the love and support that they deserve. They're incredible. Cannot wait to check out more from all of them. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box. Hope you can more check us out. It supports us so much. Seriously, support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new spaces. Seriously amazing. We love you. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.